Alright, I get it. I don't make videos all the time, I don't make videos every second. I make them kind of late at a time. And it's annoying for me as much as it is for you, probably. So, I'm gonna change up the formula just a bit. I'm gonna stop having to shave every time I want to record a skit, because my beard grows quite quick, and the first video I made, I was clean shaven, so I thought, I'll keep that going. I don't care. You know? I'll just be the guy who has a beard sometimes, and sometimes I don't have a beard. My hair will still be around this length. Or will it?
Just gonna find out game in here. Tomb Ape. I like Tomb Ape. I'm thinking about a PS1 game. That one.
And there we have it. A game. You know, it's in the title. Of course the black one had a gun.
I'm a racist!
Sheepdog and Wolf is a Looney Tunes game set in a game show where Wile E. Coyote has to steal sheep from Sam Sheepdog. Each level has level design and visuals. Right off the bat with the intro credits, you can tell a lot of love went into animating these characters. Everything stretches and bounces much like you would expect from a Looney Tunes cartoon. And this isn't cutscene animation either. The whole game is like this, from the way you walk and sneak to the many, many ways you can die. The colours are all vibrant and nice to look at. You got trees, shrubs, bushes and cactus, rocks and ground and trees and the sky, and the waterfall and the lava, and then we have this and that, and we gotta look at it there. Very good looking. Look at that, that very nice play bit. The art design is pretty much a 10 out of 10. The music, too, is fucking sweet! Since you're playing as Wile E. Coyote, the game is very much designed around being a Roadrunner cartoon, in that there are an assortment of Acme gadgets that you use to achieve your goals, many of which are references to those very cartoons. There are a lot of Looney Tunes references as well. The bull from Bully for Bugs is in there, you got Yosemite Sam on the pirate ship from that one episode, and of course there's Roadrunner, and in the game show room there's a bunch of other beloved characters that are going apeshit. Dog? Is that you?
I hear you're trying to steal Sham's flock.
The voice actors are pretty close, but you can tell it's not the official guys. But they do a really good job anyway. Needless to say, on an aesthetic level, this game is
Really good.
Might I also suggest you use the jump button to take a flying leap?
Shut up! Shut up! I thought I pressed square, but whatever. The fuck? Holy shit, look at the delay! Now I don't know if this is because I'm playing on the PS3 or whatever, maybe it's my TV that's doing it, but I don't think any other games have such a delay to button presses. I hope I can get used to it. The mechanic of Sam the Sheepdog's line of sight is brilliantly simple and effective. When you're near Sam's area, the icon will appear. Green means you're about to enter his line of sight, but aren't in danger. And when it goes orange, you are in danger. If you walk, run, or jump, Sam will hear you, and if his rotating head is looking straight forward, that means he can see you, provided you aren't hiding behind something. When Sam spots you, it's terrifying. He moves at lightning speed with the sound of a mighty steam train. If you aren't in a prime position to run away, then there's no chance of escape, and after he knocks you out, certain things get reset, so it's never an outcome you want. What makes it especially nerve-wracking is the camera, because it's kinda shit. A lot of the time it'll slowly be repositioning itself if you're too close to a wall or something, making it hard to see where you are and where Sam is. The head icon helps a little, but you really need to know which direction you're going in if you're gonna make it out safely, since sneaking is so slow and in many instances you only barely have enough time to get in and out before he spots you, which is the cause of indescribable rage in a few certain areas, one of which being level 4, the level that stopped me from playing this game back in the day, because I hated it. The difficulty of Sam's area in this level is so great, and the rest of the game I assumed would be even harder, that I just gave up, I just couldn't do it. But no, everything from level 5 to level 13 is actually a lot easier. In level 4 you have to collect a magic flute, which is annoying enough due to a pile of leaves and the sleeping bull that is very easy to wake up. You use the flute to hypnotize Sam and lure him to a button that drops a boulder. Once he's knocked out, you run across to the sheep, pick one up, take it to the raft, and float away. Easy enough to comprehend and figure out, near impossible to execute. A recurring motif in this game. I don't like this. So you get the flute and swim over to where the sheep are, and then shit! I forgot to get the bush. Well, whatever, at least I'm right here. Wait, where's my flute? Where's my flute? Sometimes when you die, you lose items. I'm sure the reason I lost my flute here is because you first collect it near the bull, and part of the challenge of that is getting in, grabbing the flute, and getting out without being caught. So it would make sense that if I got caught by the bull, I should lose the flute. But apparently, even when I swim all the way to the other end of the level and get caught by Sam, I also lose it. So I gotta do everything in one go, which is bad. So from this new checkpoint, I have to swim back, get the flute, swim back, hop into this bush, and use it as camouflage to walk through Sam's area, bit by bit, to the other side. From here, I need to order the fan, which lands in the middle of the flock, and collect it. I hypnotize Sam over to the button, which drops a rock on his head, which puts him out of commission for a short while. Emphasis on 4, which gives me time to collect the fan, and then the bullshit. So I've got to hypnotize Sam over to the boulder button once again, but this time I have to run over to the sheep and pick one up, which as you can see is not fast. But I also have to deal with the finicky controls. When I'm playing the flute, I press X to stop playing, and then I can tap L1 to put my current item away, freeing up my X button for sheep pickupery. But for whatever stupid reason, you can't put away items while you're moving because the quick menu rotates with the movement controls. So in this tiny window of opportunity with the terror of Sam Sheepdog coming to bash my head in, making me panic, I can't help but fumble and end up giving the sheep a blow dry with the fan instead of picking it up. It's impossible and I hate it.
Sounds like you're just shit.
I'm not shit.
Yeah, you are. This is baby food.
It's not. It's retardedly hard and it sucks. Every level after this one is great. Sure, they may have their own frustrating moments, but everything's a lot more doable and less luck-based.
Luck-based?
Yes, luck-based.
Yeah,
but the timing window is too small and the controls are too...
Oh, blaming the controls. It's not me, it's the game. You bitch.
You're a bitch. I'll fight you if I could just get out of this chair. But then the composition of the frame would be fucked. Well, why don't you do it like the bitch you are? Aside from actually stealing the sheep, the levels have a significant puzzle platforming element to them. The game starts off pretty easy with simple puzzles like, how do you get the sheep across this bridge that only has the strength for one person at a time? And gets gradually more difficult, introducing things like automatic cannons, defusable mines, landmines, time-based mines, mine, and less explodey things like ice block pushing puzzles, which in this game's credit are done in possibly the best way ever. Thanks. When you push a block into a wall or a corner, it bounces off the edge, allowing you to walk around it and push it out of the corner so you can't get stuck, which is something I deeply hate about block pushing puzzles, and in fact any puzzle. Getting stuck because you can't figure out the solution is one thing, but having to restart everything because you got into an unwinnable situation, that's just tedious, and I hate it. I really do. Though one level in this game I found has 2 separate places where you can get into an unwinnable situation. The ghost level. The ghost level is pretty neat because you get a ghost vacuum gadget and a ghost costume, but it's infuriating because of the unwinnable situations. One is in the maze. In the maze there are a bunch of ghosts patrolling. You need to pick up 5 batteries for your ghost vacuum in order to eliminate one ghost, but a number of the ghosts can be maneuvered around, so you can save batteries by leaving them be. At the end of the maze, there are 3 ghosts patrolling with no way to maneuver around them. What you're supposed to do is order and use the ghost costume to walk by them safely. But what I did was suck the ghosts up with the ghost vacuum because I had saved batteries by avoiding the other ghosts. This led to my unfortunate demise at the hand of the ghosts in the clearing at the end of the maze. But it was also a checkpoint. I hadn't gone to pick up the ghost costume yet, and now my checkpoint was sandwiched between unavoidable ghosts in the maze and unavoidable ghosts in the clearing. Fuck. The other point where the level becomes unwinnable is later near the sheep flock. You got your little remote-controlled robot buddy. You fling him into the enclosure using a seesaw, and you're supposed to use him to take the lettuce, lure a sheep with it onto this platform in the corner, and then walk over and stand on this button to raise the platform. Only I fucked up, got caught in the spotlight, and my robot buddy got punted out while holding the lettuce. Now, lettuce respawns if a sheep eats it, but if there's no way to give the lettuce to a sheep, it won't be eaten and it won't respawn. And when the robot buddy is holding the lettuce, you can't regain control of yourself until he puts it down. So basically, I can't fling my robot back into the enclosure while he's holding the lettuce, meaning I can't lure the sheep anymore onto the platform, and... fuck. After I restarted the level, I managed to glitch the sheep close enough to the wall that I could pick it up from the other side, so I still don't quite know what you have to do here. Even though there's a lot of frustrating difficulty in this game, at least there's a lot of variety in the levels. There's only 14 or so levels in the game, and they all feel totally different and interesting. The ghost theme only appears once and has its own unique gadgets. Level 7 is all about these geezers that suck you up and spit you out all over the map. In level 8 you time travel in order to solve puzzles by planting seeds hundreds of years ago, which grow into trees that you can climb in the present, which is fucking cool. Level 10 has autocannons and a castle with a boss battle and sheesh. Holy fuck. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that guy was tough, but nothing compares to the last level. The last level, and by the last level I mean the last level I played because I couldn't beat it. It's impossible. It isn't. The way it works is Sam now knows all your tricks, which is something I actually really like about the game. Every level where you use a new gadget or tactic to steal a sheep, Sam, in the next level, will have prepared for that strategy, and it won't work anymore. For example, after you use the magic flute to hypnotize him in level 4, he'll be wearing cotton in his ears, so he won't be able to hear the music in later levels, which adds a nice layer of humanity, dogality, to the game. You're not playing against an AI, you're playing against a character. But at this stage in the game, literally nothing will fool him anymore. The sheep disguise, he sees right through it and beats the shit out of you. If you manage to pick up the last remaining sheep, he'll rush to the goal and guard it from your approach. The only way I could figure out how to get the sheep onto the goal without getting pummeled is to launch from a specific launch pad, the sheep, and then myself. But getting to the launch pad is fucking ridiculous and time consuming because you have to wait for these trains to transport you and the sheep through the level. But if the sheep is on the train and it goes through the tunnel on its own, it disappears and you have to leave and come back to reset the sheep being under Sam's watchful eye again. And this really made me realize how terrible the controls were. After fucking 30 minutes of setting up, I managed to get the sheep on the damn train and I slipped and fell off at the last possible second and was faced with the prospect of doing it all over again. The controls are a bit finicky and they suck and this game sucks. I love it, but I hate it. I laid it down and shot it. I then played the level for a good 2 hours unrecorded because I knew this would take up tons of hard drive space, and I seriously didn't care to have that much footage of me doing the same tedious setups just to be thwarted time and again by a minor slip up right at the end. I actually feel like Wile E. Coyote playing this level. Everything I try fucking fails spectacularly, and it's agonizing the amount of time I put into each attempt to make absolutely sure I don't fuck up. It really is a Roadrunner cartoon. I can't win. I'll never win. Maybe that was the point. So I gave up. I stopped playing, but it's fun. It's a good game. If you love these sort of things, I mean, you can just look at it. It's gorgeous. It's fun, it's cool, it's wacky, it's great. It's the greatest, hardest game ever made. Well, I guess it's time for the Roadrunner cartoon skit to end the video. Let me just get my props. Your video's done. I did your video. Are you still here? Can you leave? Is that something you can do? Whoa, hey, Hippo, stay back.
Why?
Just don't go near him.
Well, now I kinda wanna go near him.
Oh, come on, man, don't go near him.
Why? What's gonna happen if I go near him?
I don't know, nothing. Just don't go near him.
If nothing's gonna happen, then what's the problem?
Hey, just stop, okay? It's important to the plot.
No way.
Oh, now look, he's becoming ethereal.
How can we breathe?
Oh, don't worry, it's just special effects.